What's up, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube? Matthew Foley coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. So today we're going to be playing Minecraft Xenia, Xbox 360 edition, and we're also going to be discussing a lot of controversial topics. So if you cannot handle that, but it's up to you if you want to stay. Everything's totally fine. So today I got a lot of stuff to talk about with you today. But, you know, we gotta get to that naturally, honestly. What the heck? Why am I jumping so high? I'm jumping really high, actually. Oh, I think just me. So if you're not familiar with the show, which I know a lot of you are, we're gonna be discussing a lot of controversial topics, um, that not a lot of people like to say, but, you know, it's not it's not a TV show where, you know, we death threat somebody or try to do something like that. Oh, let me turn everything down. Let me turn it down. It's a little loud. Oh, wait, no. Music can stay, actually. Alright, so today we're gonna be digging a little bit, you know, we gotta make way for our new house, actually. We gotta make a lot of room. Wow, we used up a lot of iron, actually, like, that's not good, actually. We used up a lot of iron, so we gotta save some for next time. But, you know, we gotta make room for our house, you know. Alright, everywhere we have dirt, we gotta replace it, and everywhere. Okay, this is really loud, I gotta say. Alright. We gotta clear up a lot of this land. We had a lot of... Alright, so let's get started with another topic today, okay? I've been on a lot of topics for a while. Maybe it's time we start with a new one, because I know everybody's probably getting bored with it, you know? Everybody's probably getting bored of the same old topic, you know, the porn industry and whatnot, which is terrible, actually. I really don't like to talk about stuff like this, which is why I'm going to talk about it anyway, so suck it. So, I made a video on my TikTok about why this is not okay. But why everything is happening right now is not okay. I made a video about that. Like, I was really honestly kind of pissed off. So, I was like... So, I kind of saw a video. I mean, man, liberals... I mean, I love them, you know. I think they have some valid opinions, you know. I think they're pretty reasonable. They have some valid opinions, except for a lot, which I'm not going to get into today. But... I like them, actually. I think they're pretty reasonable, pretty smart. They're using their critical thinking skills. I like them, like... I like them, you know? They use their critical thinking skills. But here's the thing. They're like... they do a lot of messed up things. They're like, who gives a shit that people post these OnlyFans? And look, I get it. I'm kind of with you, man. Guys, like, I know that some liberals are like, yeah, they are posting it privately. I'm with you guys. Like, the people who watch it are creeps. But that doesn't make the OnlyFans model innocent at all. Okay? Here's my reasoning. Here's my reasoning behind it. Okay? So, the creator of these videos are the creator of these videos. I mean, does whatever the porn industry makes them do. I mean, it's not an industry, but that's the thing, because the more people make these videos, the more people that are drawn into these addictions, and it's not okay to have people drawn into these addictions. I mean, I get it, like, making money off the people being creeps, absolutely, like, I get it, the people should not be watching this stuff, but come on, we need to stop this once and for all, because it's not good for our minds, and that does not make the OnlyFans creator innocent, because this stuff is not good for our minds. It's slowly transforming our minds into believing that women are objects. And are women objects? No, of course not. They are beautiful, and they are not meant to be treated as objects. So the more we produce this, the less it's looking, the worse it's going to look for the women in our society. We need to grow as a society together and stop posting this disgusting content where women are using their bodies to make a bad image of themselves. But that's not the problem. But that's not the main problem. That is a problem. That is one of the problems, actually. But that's not the main problem, okay? The problem I have is the fact that society makes this okay, okay? There are little children who do this type of stuff, who watch this type of stuff. Like, when they promote it on apps where children are. And when children stumble upon this, they're gonna be drawn into these addictions, and they're gonna be drawn into these addictions, and then worse yet, they're gonna watch this stuff. Do we want children watching this? Absolutely not. Okay? I'm definitely against the porn industry. I am one of the number one people who are against that. I am totally against that. What people do, okay? Like, I get, when it's my body, my choice, that should be used when it's used in a private manner, not when it's affecting people negatively. Making them mentally mentally unstable, okay? And they're promoting this type of content because when people are drawn to, the more people are drawn to these addictions, the worse it's gonna get, okay? Here's the thing, that's the thing. And I'm not just saying, oh, screw the women. The men too. Like, the men are just as guilty as the women who are making this type of content. Don't think I'm a misogynist, okay? I think the men are just as guilty. To the men who make this type of content, the men who flash people in public just for their type of content, I'm blaming the men too. Like Johnny Sins and everything. The men who think it's okay, the men who think that this is art, when it's not art, it's negatively affecting our society, negatively affecting our children, negatively affecting the teenagers who are making them believe that women are objects. This is not good for our society. Tell me why this is good. Like, why are we only looking at how financially stable the women and the men are in OnlyFans? That's messed up. We should look at the people who are watching this as well. I believe that we should grow as a society, not go backwards. I mean, actually, no, that's not going backwards. Okay, that was my mistake. Like, by going backwards, yeah, I guess that doesn't make any sense. Because back then we didn't have this type of stuff. I mean, no, we did. We did have Playboys. Yeah, that's true. We shouldn't just keep continuing on with this. This is not good for our society. When we had this in the 1990s, that was not good. Not good. We need to improve as a society, guys. We can't just keep thinking that this is okay. Women are not objects. And women are not objects, and men are not, and men are not pigs. I can't believe that we just make this okay, actually. Like, and also, and this is prostitution. This should be illegal. Like, virtually, actually. Like, across this, what's so different from, from a woman across the screen telling you to telling you inappropriate words like that? What's so different from them telling you that in real life? What's different about that? Like, come on, guys. We need to grow as a society. What is so different about that happening in real life? Like, that's happening. And also, we have an app for that, where we actually do that virtually. And I don't want to say the name because people just make a joke out of that, and that's not okay. Okay? I mean, I guess, a joke now and then, it's alright, but, that doesn't matter. We need to continue to grow. Ooh, an egg. Just, guys, this is not okay. We can just continue to be better, not continue to be worse. Like, I mean, that is prostitution. Even if it is private. Alright, that's my discussion, guys. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna end the video, but, like, that was my discussion. Okay. Another topic that I would still like to get out, but, like, that the far left, the extreme liberals like to justify. The really very extreme liberals, they like to justify this. Nudism. No. No. Yeah, guys, sorry, I'm eating Smarties. Yeah, I like Smarties. Yeah, I like them really good. But, no, guys. This should not be happening. It is not that hard to wear clothes. Like, really? Really? Look, I don't care if it's in a nudist resort, like, where you actually do that. Like, if it's in a nudist resort, I don't really care. That's not, I'm leaving myself. I still think it's kind of, I still think it's really disgusting. But as long as it's not in front of my eyes. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. People are doing this in public and not getting arrested. They're not getting arrested for their crimes. For public indecency. I think public decency is one of the greatest gifts ever. But it should not be a gift. It should be a right, not a privilege. Public decency is a right. It's a right to have. It's a right to not see a wiener in public, okay? I have a right, as a human person, to not see a wiener in public, you know? Okay, guys, I'm really pissed off on this subject. Like, the far left supports nudism. The far left thinks that the world naked bike race, while there are children out there, mind you, and while there are people who are not comfortable with nudity, like me, are doing this. Those liberals, the people on the far left, I mean, not every liberal agrees on this. Honestly, it's really, really bad. This is really bad. guys. Let's just, you know, it's really bad it's really bad to just think that children are gonna be okay with this. It's just really terrible. Uh-oh. Cows are mad. Got mad cows disease. Ooh, snowballs. How do you get slime balls? Oh, there goes the last of my shovel. There goes. There goes my dirt, I guess. I'm making some way for for a new area. I like this Minecraft song, but you know, it's not my favorite. Oh yeah, it's one of my videos. I'm sorry, guys. All right, guys. Almost there. We just gotta clear some land a little bit. I don't like hilly areas, honestly. I got an idea. Oh shoot. Bugger off! Gotta clear up some more land. I'll do it. Let me just go mining. Or maybe just, clear up some of this land, you know? How the fuck am I gonna do this quick? Dude, they left at 3 a.m.? Oh my goodness. 5 layers. 5 more layers. I should be using the natural terrain. To you know, I'll make this like a lake, you know, like just like another pool. I'll make this my very own special pool. How about that? Oh.